Hello, I'm EnterElysium, welcome back to Hard to Survive 4 with the Together Victory DLC playing as Australian People's Republic. Okay. We're defending these in front. It won't take much for Russia to capitulate. We need to hold. Problem is, Arkhangelsk is 5 victory points. That might be enough for them to lose, so they just have to hold that. I can't get a unit up there. That's too far away. By the time the unit gets up there, it'll be all over. We need to hold. We need to ideally grab something, or a few things. Saratov is a possible grab today. It's within grasp. We need to make sure we hold out. It could be over any day. I'm living on tenthooks right now. I put in a couple of pushes just in case the AI gets a chance. Greece has capitulated. That is not good. Yeah, I predicted that. I said I would be very disappointed, and I am. I am very disappointed. Carry on. Okay. All in all, not looking terrible. Oh, there is our tier 3 destroyer. Thank you very much. Lovely. What would we go for next? Tough choices. Well, we do need to do medium tank at some stage, but probably not now. Torpedo bomber. Yes. Outdated equipment. Well, for a start, let's add the Ark Royal. And then we're going to upgrade the destroyer that we've got for tier 3. We could upgrade the anti-submarine warfare. Maybe. But I'm thinking we upgrade the torpedo attack. And then the engines a little bit. Because we want this to be able to catch units and then hold them down. Well, you can use a light cruiser. A light cruiser is better at that. But I want to be able to use the destroyer because you pump them out a lot quicker. I want about 40 knots out of it. Yeah, that's pretty good. If we add anti-submarine warfare, you notice it takes away from the torpedo attack a little bit. Not massively, but enough that makes me question it. However, it doesn't take away from max speed. You know what? We'll have this. And then we will upgrade it. Yes. Then we're going to pull a few units away from battleships. Have them on carrier. Couple away from convoy. Have one on destroyer. One on carrier. Australian squadron. Pull a couple away from submarine. Onto carrier. Pull one away from light cruiser since it's actually we'll pull away from, because these are both like my tier 1 craft, and tier 1 craft are terrible, I'm going to pull a lot away from them. There we go. Now we also need to get fighters capable of being launched. So we need carrier fighter and a naval bomber. Then to go to the top of the list because they always need to be made, although we don't need many of them. And I'm going to slow down the production of naval bombers as well. We did get that bulk that I initially wanted. We have this airfield. Not that much can actually land here because it's a little bit over capacity. Right, we have an airfield up here. Better. What have we got? Naval bombers, not great. Fighters, yeah, put 100 fighters down. 200 close air support. And then we will get you active in, I think Central Russia is probably a good bet. A lot going on there. Right, we're going to go down to speed 3 almost. I'm going to just go speed 3 until I'm up to grips with what I need to do. We're going to see. I've also put a order to attack over here. Come on. Need you around here, Greens. You, I'm going to manually take control of you and tell you to push up to Saratova. I would very much like to take control of that. Might give me the number of victory points I need just to hold on for a little bit longer. Not Saratova, but Saratov. I know what I'm saying! Shush, don't worry. Cunning. They did a block attack on me. We're doing a counterattack. Moving into Saratov. They move the unit in as well. This is really a nail-biting fight. Stalingrad's being defended just so barely. Come here and flank around. Flank up, and get down. Tanks, you can retreat. You're no good in a defensive fight anyway. Can we afford to equip people with artillery yet? We can. Hello, infantry. Oh, you've already got that. Sorry. What was I meant to be equipping with? Hello, mechanized. And logistics company, why not? I could deploy you now. What do you need? I'm really tempted to deploy you now. We'll have to see. That is too close to Moscow for my liking. I do not like that one bit. This also made the line act funny. Get next unit down there, Gorky. Gorky is on the line right now. The Greens are on their way. They're taking time to distribute around. Oh, so close to taking Saratova. Why are you doing this? Don't do that. Do this. And failed. Come on, we can so lose any second. In fact, I don't know if there's a way for us to win. I'm actually looking at this and going, we're losing so bad now. Russia needs to pull its thumb out. If Russia can do something, great, but I don't think they can. Again, why have I got a unit here? Why the hell are you here? Yes, I am going hysterical. It's fine, it happens. You know, we'll capitulate then. They can have a bit of land. Need to defend here, though. Okay. Meanwhile, the Greens are getting distributed. Excellent. Moscow's sort of vaguely holding in a horrific kind of manner. It's a long way to Smolensk now. Ooh, there we go! The Ferry Fulmar, which is upgraded carrier fighter. Yoink! Navy fighter is sort of the next one. Tier 3 fighter could do... Honestly. Logistics company. If we can get supply usage down 10%, that would really help. We are actually really low on supplies right now. We're down motorized, mechanized, infantry equipment, which is a big one. Lighter tanks, support equipment. I mean, I could ask for support from overseas, just a little bit of aid, but the problem is they would give me so much that it would crush my convoys, my production would stop, and then when production stops, it's hard to get running again, so I can't ask for anyone to give me any aid. It's frustrating. Okay, we're losing there. You're going to support, that's fine. You attack, because you can't really support fight. Help attack fight. Oh, we got it! We got Saratov! 97% even with Saratov. That means we can't effectively lose Saratov now. Oh dear. Can't we keep pushing back, Russia? Can't do all this for you. I mean, I'd love to, but I can't. My manpower is also draining pretty heavily. Meanwhile, around Moscow, not looking great. We're at that for one victory point. Better. Okay, keep holding on. We're literally in a this far no third situation. If they collapse, we are so dead. Kazan, how many victory points do you... one. Not really worth it. If I try and defend you, we'd be compromising our defense in other places, and that's just not allowed. I don't have enough forces to really surround and encircle another army. We have ourselves in quite a situation around here, and I don't think we can get out of it. I think this might be a loss. A very devastating loss. So incredibly brutal. The Allies aren't doing particularly well either. Look at that. German Reich's pushed them back across there. Nationalist Spain has grabbed a bit more land there. Let's look at the stats. Over 500,000 manpower lost in the last 12 months. Win ratio, 74%. Doing pretty well there. Attrition, 10,000. In combat, 53,000. Enemy combat losses, 3 times higher than us. Not bad. If they're taking 3 times higher. Overall, not much armor being used here. A little bit of medium, a little bit of light. We've had more light tanks than them, actually. Infantry have got the highest win ratio. Armored divisions, no. Most because they're doing holding action and they're only good for attack. Motorized divisions, yeah, they're mostly plug gaps, and it's understandable. A lot of American weapons. Thank you. Okay. Let's look at Germany. They're not scraping the barrel yet. They are on total mobilization, so they're actually losing a little bit of manpower from that. Service by requirement. You're not even, like, remotely getting down there on your population. Service by requirement. Impressive. We should grab a new thinky thing, and I'm going to go for expand the sorry, RAAF. I was like, too many R's. No, RAAF, Royal Australian Air Force. It's pretty self-evident. I'm trying to think of something we can use, but there isn't. I think this is literally a case of hold or die. I hate this. It's a game I hate. I really hate hold or die. It's a terrible game. Don't play the game. Hold or die. It's a terrible, terrible game. No one likes it. Apart from the Germans. We are making a little bit of ground, but it is very slow going. I'm going to reduce you to medium push. They're even pushing up here. Hopefully they won't capitulate. If they capitulate up here, that's 5 victory points. That's enough. That would flip it. Moscow is really close. In fact, they are actually attacking Moscow right now. Don't do that. Get down here. You, get down to Moscow. They're actually taking the airfield here as well. I'm counterattacking, obviously, but... oh dear. I think this is it. This is the nearest port if we wanted to just hold out. The problem is, the one thing I hate about holding out in a friendly territory is you can't control where they build stuff, so they'll often forget stuff. They won't build the infrastructure, they won't build the bunkers. So I don't really want to fall back in Russian territory. Oh god, I don't know what we'll do. Okay, you help counterattack. Moscow is so out on the front line right now. I'll try and grab a little bit of land back. They have abandoned so much of this area to do that push. I mean, it's almost tempting to try to push for Smolensk right now. And yeah, we will. It might buy us time. Time is what we need. Yeah, stop pushing. You're in danger of, like, getting yourself killed. Meanwhile... oh dear. Moscow, the assault is failing. They're getting the one next to Moscow, though. Can I let them come forwards? If they get reserve, will they lose? Will we lose? 96. It's actually gone down 1%. I need to defend Yaroslav. I think I need to push away from Moscow, then I might do a hold. But I can't wait. I can't, like, do that now. I need to push them away from Moscow. Oh my god. 4. No, get in there now. Get in there now. Get in there now. Fall back. Oh, dear God. Need another front line. Just in the Moscow area. I need a second unit or something to do that. You know what? You're only defending Yaroslav as well. I want you, front line, here, defend it with your life. And, you know, push back if you can. Nuclear bombs. We're not going to have long enough to really use them. But okay, I wish I could get Commonwealth aircraft. It's amazing, but we don't have any Commonwealth aircraft. Light aircraft it is. Right, how long to offer this nuclear bomb? 122 days. That is not going to be useful. The war will be over by then. Resources. If the Soviet Union fall, we're going to need resources. Oh, is that Riev they've got? Well, we're going to not attack them anyway here. Seems like a bit of a waste. Oh my God, look at that. So out on a limb here. And we're in danger of getting cut off around Stalingrad as well. By in danger, I mean we probably will. Let's check the deaths in war. 1 million from us, German Reich 3 million, Soviet Union 5 million. I'd like to know how many were due to me and how many were due to the Soviet Union. I suspect a lot of it was me. 33% of the war effort. Thank you. No bombing. Soviet Union's got over double the amount that you're allowed in bombing. I never know why that is. Occupation. 2,500 from me. 2,000 from the Soviet Union. Yeah, so I've got it because of being successful and they don't really have much. They're strategically bombing, but I suspect they're strategically bombing around here because they don't have the range to get over to Germany. They're strategically bombing their old land. This is going to be a fun one. Put it that way. Come on. Travel faster. There we go. Yeah, really don't let them get there. You delay them. That wasn't a very fast delay. Delay again. And again. And again. How long will they take? Oh, they're going to take ages. It's fine. We're going to try and do a little bit of a push out in certain areas, not everywhere. We really can't afford to do everywhere. How's Moscow looking? We still have it, at least. It's more than I would have suspected a little while ago. Okay, come on. They're putting forces around from the north. That is worrying. Ooh, a lot of forces from here have been redistributed. They used to have about 30-something here. Now they've got about 10. That's probably what this is. How are we doing here? Oh, we're actually pushing quite nicely. Oh, and here. Oh, could it be that we're actually getting towards somewhere in the way of maybe possibly taking back enough land? $96 still. But still so on a tether. Right now, we are dangling by a thread. Look how much we're, like, look at that. I can't even begin to describe how precarious our situation is right now. And we've lost so many people, too. Yet, our plan to cut off their spearhead in the middle is beginning to work. It won't get us much in the way of war score, but it will entrap a good chunk of the land and army, and it will bring us a lot closer to being able to hit Tula, Orel, Voronezh, Kursk, maybe even Bryansk, and Kharkov, which are much more important. If we can actually hit some of these, we might be able to just bring it back from the edge. That said, while doing that, we still cannot afford to lose anywhere. If we lose anywhere, we die. And they certainly have enough units that if they did a concerted attack properly, they could crush us. Hell, this half-assed attempt at an attack is almost crushing us. We just have to hope. And you know what I say about hope? It's a fickle thing. Frodo Baggins, going out your door. Comment, subscribe, like, and really do. Comment down below and let me know what you think is going to happen, because I have no idea right now. I didn't know if we'd make it this far. And look at that, Moscow. And all that, and we still need 13,000 infantry equipment. I'm EnterElysium, and stay shiny.